Hey, folks. Dave back here, and boy, I tell you, we've had a barn burner here with the Packers and the Lions. 6-0 it is, and we're in the third quarter, so late in the third quarter. So I'm going to pick it up and probably finish it out tonight, and that'll wrap up week one of my 1978 season, playing every single game in Apba, and it's been quite the journey. I got to say that as I'm just kind of setting up my chat here as I normally do. Sometimes I can set it up beforehand, and sometimes I can't. But this has been quite the journey. Learned quite a bit about the Appa game. Learned, a lot about, myself and a few things like that, and just, how much I actually do enjoy playing long play games, which I really didn't think I did. It's one of those things that just kind of come out of the blue, and I'm happy with it. And this is kind of turning into my next Appa hockey, whereas I'm really kind of making this my own, even though I haven't played this nearly as much as I played the Appa hockey. But it's so I just check my sound here. All right, sounds all right. But I've already added so much to this game. It's uncanny how much I've added in a short period of time. Now again, I've got, I might have more hours into the football than I do the hockey at this point. That's how much I played. That's how much I like this game. And wait till you see my new setup here. It's kind of neat. I think anyway. I've been working all night setting this up. But now I'm doing more like with this game here. I'm kind of doing the common sense thing. So if something happens in the game, common sense says this, and I'm trying not to game myself or game the game or cheat in the game. So I've worked a lot of little things into the game to kind of keep me honest as well as have fun with it. So everyone really has a chance to return a fumble or an interception, because I kind of figure the defense, they swarm. When they get an interception, they're like buzzing. So everyone's going to try to return something. I do roll a decide or die for that, unless there's an absolute rating on the card that says they return it. For me, that's fun. And I'm using a new rare play system, which I found on Delphi, which after a team has a rare play, if they get another rare play, you roll the dice. 1 and 2, it's a timeout offense. 3, it's a timeout defense. 4 and 5, go ahead with a rare play. And 6, either roll again or look in the next quarter and for the result. So that's what I'm doing with that. And so far, I'm trying to remember all the things. Oh, I did get to use the new chart here today. I got to use the quarterback sneak chart. All right, and I'll show you that. Let me get overhead. So here's my new setup here, by the way. So these now are all tilted back, and I can read all the cards here, at least in the front row. And now you should be able to see the guys in the back a little bit better because I tilted it back a little bit. So that's I'm kind of excited on that now, so I can read it better and you guys can see the cards a little bit better. But this is the chart here. It's squib kicks and quarterback sneaks, and this was off the oldguard62.net website. And I got to use my quarterback sneak chart tonight, and guess what happened? Greg Landry fumbled on the 9-yard line, going for it on 4th down. Lions football, if you will. So I've been using that. I'm also, in the final 2 minutes, I'm trying out this new timing chart, which basically just, if you're hurrying up or slowing down, depending on the length of the play, you get some different results aside from 15 seconds and 30 seconds. So I just been, again, just incorporating different things in the game to make it fun for me. And that's the idea behind this whole thing. And, boy, I tell you, it's been really enjoyable. In fact, I worked so long tonight, and I don't know if I can show you these without wrecking it. So you can maybe see here. So I've got 2 of them put together. Alrighty, and I just kind of taped them together so they can kind of do that. And then I got a little insulation on the bottom so they lean back so I can see them and you can see them. And that's kind of what I got going on here with the cards now. And so now, and then I couldn't read the bottom, right? So check this out. I couldn't read the bottom because the slits are cut a little too deep for Appa cards. So the bottom of the card is cut off. So I couldn't read 26, 46, or 66. I still can't read the J rating, but that's okay because I'm not doing injuries right now. I will at some point. So I couldn't figure out how to get something in those little slits to raise it up just a little bit. So what I end up doing is I end up taking a bunch of rubber bands and wrapping rubber bands around it and stack it up until I put the card in and I could read the bottom of it. I don't know. Kind of just, what do they call that? Jack of all trades, master of none. But it did work. I'm not a woodworking guy at all, so there's no way I could make these myself. But yeah, so I think I'm pretty excited with what I got right now as far as the setup. As Bleacher Bum Gaming's come by, thanks for coming by. So let's finish up here. So I'm in the third quarter. Oh, and I got rid of my cheat sheets too, because if you saw last night, what I ended up doing is I went to the Pro Football reference page, and I looked at who was in the game, and I went through all the cards and I tried to match them up the best I could with the starting lineup, and then for offense I tried to see who returned punts and kicks, and I just made little notes on that. And so instead of using my standardized cheat sheet that I spent all that time on, I'm just going to Football Pro Reference now, and I'm going to try to find the guys that were in the game. There was actually one guy, I think it was on Detroit, that I had to steal from New Orleans to put on the front line there. But again, some of my better guys aren't playing in this game. So if, I had a couple of threes that are sitting for twos because that's who played in the game, And Grant says, common sense approach is perfect. Yeah, and he likes how I made this fit for me. Yeah, it did, and everybody plays a little bit different, And we had a great chat with Jason and Apba 66er, and then we also had a chat with Greg and Jeff. And everybody plays a little bit different, doing it their own way, and it's all about fun. And for me, every day I find something else that I want to make fun for me, or it's again, the more you play stuff, the more you kind of find out like, oh wow, what about this? What about that? And I was just talking to Ron earlier, and he's just like, a lot of these games, they have a good base. You know what I mean? You got a good way to start, a good base to start, and then you can kind of fill in, because let's say what it is. These are games. There's only so much cards and dice and flipping fast action cards can do, and so it's up to you to kind of common sense fill in the blanks, or make some rules to make some things fun. I still, there's a few things that I do that are very different that just are fun for me, and I don't think they wreck the game. And if they do, it's my game to wreck. And the other thing is that I'm every team's in so far in my 1978 replays playing by the same rules. So it's not like I'm changing rules for one team and not the other. Everyone's got those same rules there. But anyway, I know you guys came to see Benny Ricardo. Right? I really do. You guys came to see Benny Ricardo today. Unfortunately, it's a 6-0 game. It really has been the Chester Markle show. Alrighty, Chester Markle has come in. He's kicked a couple of field goals, and that's where we stand as Apba Chatter comes by as well. Hey, have you played the Apba hockey at all? I'm wondering if you've played that recently and how that's going for you, because I know we talked about that on the email the other day. All right, so let's play now. Let's see where we are. Let me get my Pro Football Helper out, and here we are. And, I think I might be able to get rid of this now that I can see my chat. All righty. And so where are we now? So it's Lions ball, 2nd and 5 on their own 22. Things haven't been going well at all for the Lions. All righty. So we got a 2nd and 5, and that was going to be Lawrence Gaines, just ran that one. And what I'm really trying to spread this out, since I don't have an automatic play finder like Second Season or Quick Dex Football. I am calling my own plays and trying to spread it around. And if you click up here, now you won't see this because I have it set that I can only see the field. But if you click on the timeout over here on the right side, you get mini box score stats. And when that screen pops up, you can see how many rushing attempts and how many passing attempts that you've done. And I'm really trying to go in order as who gets the most carries and the most rushes. And so far, I've done a pretty good job of that, being 13, 8, 1, and 2. So I've done a pretty good job of that, I think, anyway, of spreading out the carries in order. All right, so I got a 2nd and 5 at the 22. I'm going to try a short pass to Freddie Scott is what I'm going to try to do. All right, so let's get going here. So let's roll the dice. And, again, I'm using my defensive cards here, but I am using a little bit of common sense once in a while, too. I'm not being so strict with them, so I'm trying to use some common sense. when reading the defensive cards. So I have a 61, and on a short pass, it's going to be BS. Now he's an A, so that'll turn into AS. So a short pass, AS. Greg Landry, who's the starting quarterback here, and a 14 is a 35 AS. This is going to be trouble. And he will connect for 11 yards, but we have a flag. All right, so he hits Freddie Scott for 11 yards. That will be a first down, but let's check the flag in the H column, shall we? And a 63 on the H is a 9, and a 9 is illegal formation on the offense. So that penalty is going to back them up 5 yards, and the Lions continue shooting themselves in the foot with an illegal formation. So now we back to the 17. Now we got to use our chart. Yeah, we got to use the other chart now because now we're inside No, we don't. No, we're still using the main chart because we're not inside the 15, right? Okay. So now it's 2nd and 10, and Apba says life's cutting in the way. And the sign holders are great. You know what else works good too? I picked up a couple of these. Okay, and these are just kind of clipboards, and they work here too. They're the L chart, so these work too. So this is what I use a lot of now too. Although I still have my Apba charts in the plastic ones, and I just kind of slide the chart in there. That works as well too. Okay, so so that short pass is erased by an illegal formation. So let's go. I'm going to go medium pass to David Hill. Now David Hill has been my main guy today. He's got 4 catches for 50 yards with a long of 15. So we're going to need him right now on a medium pass. From the 17, all right, so a 62 is they are playing AS. All right, AS, standard against an A index. All right, Landry back to pass, AS, 34-35 AS. Oh, man. And he's going to hit him for 3 yards and another penalty. All righty, so 3 yards is going to bring up a 3rd and 7 if it stands. Let's check column H, and a 16 is a 2. And that's delay a game on the offense. So this play won't even count. So it's going to march him back 5 yards on the delay a game. So this play never happened. No time off the clock, and we're going to do it again. All right, so we're going to call the same play. Medium pass to Hill, but now I do have to change my chart because I'm inside the 14-yard line. So medium pass to Hill. 2nd and 15. 15, they're playing AD. All righty, AD. Landry, 9 AD, and he will connect with Hill for 6 yards. So Hill comes out of the tight end spot, and Greg Landry will hit him, David Hill, for 6 yards. And so now the ball is up to the 18-yard line, and I got a 3rd down and 9, and I got to go medium again. I'm going to look for the fullback, Horace King, coming out of the backfield on a medium pass. Let's see if we can fool them by a little a delayed release for Horace King, shall we? All righty, Packers running deep on the defense. We know that. A 63 is BD, and it'll stay BD. All right, so Greg Landry back to pass, 3rd and 9, looking for Horace King coming out of the backfield. And a 14 is 35 BD, and that'll be incomplete and a flag. So incomplete and a flag. Let's check the flag. Boy, a lot of flags in this drive. 6-0 Packers here in the 3rd. You've missed a good one if you haven't been watching this one. And the 33 is pass interference on the defense. So disregard this penalty if the play is not an incomplete pass. So it is incomplete pass. Okay, so if the pass is incomplete, award a first down and determine the penalty yardage this way. Medium pass, roll both dice, and add that number. Okay, so it's going to be an automatic first down on the pass interference, and that was 7 yards down the line. So we're going to go penalty, 7 yards on the defense. Oh, and that's going to be an automatic first down. Pass interference. Alrighty. So after all that, it's a 1st and 10 on the 25. We got a fresh set of downs. How about that? As Keith stops by, and Jeff, thanks for coming by, Jeffrey. Alrighty. So we continue on here. And again, I had another bad day today. Holy cow. Dealing with healthcare. If you ever dealt with healthcare and you get on the phone and they put me on the hold for 13 minutes and then I was disconnected, that's the kind of day it was. And then I'm trying to get, new dental insurance. And, I look at my card and I just want to renew what I have, but I got to start paying for it. And, oh, yeah, we don't take that, the dentist says. What do you mean? I've been coming to you for, how many years now? 20 years, and this is the card I've been using. And you're saying you don't take this? So what is the deal? Fun stuff. Fun stuff. And then one of the local hospitals on my new health care is not covered. That's great. So as long as they don't send me there, as long as I don't get hurt in that town, I'll be all set, right? All right, Bussy on the outside. So it's been a fun day. So I needed to decompress with some Apba football here, wrapping up my season. So we got outside BS. All right, here we go. Outside run, 1st and 10, fresh set of downs, 36, 24, BS. That's probably nothing. Actually, it's going to be worse than nothing. It's going to be -1. So Dexter Bussey hits the line, falls down, and they tap him on the ground for a 1-yard loss. 2nd and 11. We're going to bring in Rick Kane, and we're going to go outside to this guy, Rick Kane. Alrighty, so we're playing deep on 2nd and 11, and a 42 is going to be CD. Alrighty, Rick Kane. Ooh, a 44. That's pretty good. So a 16 CD, and a 16 CD will be, he'll pick up 10 yards. Alrighty, now, the way I'm doing this now is if you land a yard short or if you land right on it, I do the roll now. Now that's fair for both teams now. Alrighty. So I gained 10, but I want to see if it's a first down or not, because how I was doing it before, if you landed on the first down marker, I would roll, but that punished the offense only. Now, at Ogard's site, someone said, well, here's the best way to do it, is if you're a yard short, roll. So now the defense could get punished. And I don't mean punished, but you know what I mean, advantage. So a 10-yard pass to Rick, or 10-yard run, rather, to Rick Kane, who comes off the bench to run for that one there. And let's see if he gets the first down. So how I do it is I add 1 to the home team. So I'm going to add 1 to Silver. And over the defensive card, I add 1 here. And this is kind of just how I do it, and I enjoy it. And that's going to be a first down. So they're going to give him the extra yard there. So so that's going to be a run, right? So it's going to be a run. So nice job. Rick Kane comes off the bench. He'll get the 11 yards, and that's a first down on the measurement. Very nice. As Ron McGrath comes by as well. Thanks for coming by, Ron McGrath. And I love this little roll thing I do here, the 20-sided dice. I don't know. I think it just adds a little bit of fun to the game. And that's just kind of what I've done. I've added a lot to this game. Not a lot of my own stuff, but I've just added a lot to it. All right, so it's a first down on the 35-yard line. Let's go, let's look for Jesse Thompson. All right, we're going to go short pass, Jesse Thompson. And I got a 45, and so that's going to be BS to Jesse Thompson. Short pass, Landry, 16, 28. BS, 28 BS, and he is sacked. Landry goes down again. Oh, now check this out. Check out what I've been doing, too. So it's going to be a 4-yard sack. So Landry is sacked. Now, here's what I've been doing, too, by the way. So thanks to Greg and Jeff, they showed me about the quarterback sack ratings here. So there's a handful of guys at quarterback sack, some more than others. So what I'm doing is I'm rolling a die here and just kind of trying to figure who gets a sack. I haven't got a complete setup yet, but so a 10 is going to be the second guy again. So I give the 11. This Johnson guy's got QS 11. He gets like from like 1 to 8 or 1 to 9. I did have this guy here. I rolled a 20, so I gave it to Gary Weaver, who has a sack. But this is going to be the second guy, Butler. And I'm really loving this. I'm really loving that they have quarterback sack ratings. So it gives me a little bit more accuracy. So Mike Butler with another sack here. And, boy, I tell you, the Lions are in some trouble. Let me just turn down my heat. Hang on one second. I always forget to do that when I stop playing because it gets cold down here. Then all the lights are on. Then it gets hot. And then I'm like, ah. All right, so we have a 2nd and 14 right now after the sack. And again, I'm loving the little things, like adding the sacks, checking for first down. I mean, just all these little things are just making this game even better than out of the box. And out of the box is pretty darn good, you know. And Phoenix Knight comes by. He just got this game and unboxed it. I watched that unboxing. And he needs to get this back on the table, but he's busy with 91 payoff pitch. Yep, I have my 86 payoff pitch over here that I've been playing the Clemens replay. I'll get that back on the channel. Maybe I'll bang out a couple of games after I finish up week 1 here, and I'll be doing that probably tonight. So I got a 2nd and 14 for the Lions now. How about we go medium pass to Freddie Scott right now? All right, so we're on the 31-yard line, trailing 6-0. And we're going to go medium pass. So they're going to be playing deep. We know that. So it's going to be BD. Yep, BD. Landry, back to pass again. A 23. That's a 30 BD. And he goes down again. An 11-yard sack this time. Landry going down, and the boos are raining down. Now let's see who got the sack. Again, it's not a complete system yet, but I'm getting there. So a 7. I'm going to give it to that guy. Johnson again. He's got the most sack rating. So, all right, so Ezra Johnson with his sack. And he goes down again, and it's 3rd and 25 from the 20. And the boos are raining down here. So we're going to just going to go with a draw play to Bussy. All righty, and what I'm going to do is I actually, on the draw, I go with whatever dice roll I have here and just call it on the run. So if they're playing whatever, then that's what it is. So I roll a 32, and so they're playing CD. So that's good for the draw. So they're playing back. So a CD. So Dexter Bussy on the draw play, and because the other way was, if I play automatic D, for automatic deep, then I can, draw the draw play up, and it's going to get more yardage that way because I know they're playing deep, even though everyone probably knows they're playing deep, but I'm still going to roll. Just, whatever. All right, so Bussy on the draw, CD. No, that's not good at all. 27 CD, and he will get, he'll be stopped for a loss. So the draw play doesn't even work. And, boy, I tell you, the Lions looking at getting shut out today here as coming into punt now is going to be Tom Skladany. And he's been, I don't know how many punts he's had today. Let me go to my game reports here. And you won't be able to see this. But punting. Oh, that's for the Packers. How about the Lions? Punting, Skladany, 5 punts already. Average of 44. So Skladany comes in. They're not going to rush him because we want a good punt return. So here comes Skladany now as the Lions have to kick it away. Good kick, though, 22. So that's going to be a 4. That will be a 4 on our punt chart from the 19. And that'll be 54 yards on the kick to D10, who is the first kicker, first guy. So it's going to be punt is Gray. So it's going to be Johnny Gray over here. All right, so we said 54, right? I think we said 54. Yeah, 54 to Johnny Gray. So incoming to punt was Skladany. He gets it all of this one, 54 yards. And that will be fielded now by Johnny Gray. And Johnny Gray on the return, 23. That's not going to be good either. And there's going to be a P column. There's going to be a 28 on the punt return. And he's going to go backwards 2 yards. So Johnny Gray tries to make a move. And he goes backwards 2 yards on the return. And so with a minute to go here in the third quarter, it is 6 to absolutely nothing in favor of the Packers. And they got the ball on the 25. Let's see, how have I been spreading it around? Pretty good, but I need to get some other guys some carries here. So let's go, we're going to go Torkelson here. Eric Torkelson, no related to the guy from the Monkees, I don't think. And we're going to go inside. Alrighty. So we got a 16, and that's going to be over here, AS. So Torkelson, 32, 25, AS on the inside run, and absolutely nothing. So Torkelson will get the handoff, and he'll hit the line and just be stopped right there. Alrighty, so now we need to go, let's go outside to Nate Simpson. Outside to Nate Simpson. Let's see what he can do here. Alrighty, on 2nd and 10, we have a 31 CS. So Simpson, CS, and a 63 is a 33 CS. Yeah, it's not going to be good. And he's going to fumble the ball. The ball comes free. This could be a break for the Lions as Simpson is hit and the ball comes free. Let me double check again. 63 is a 33. Yep, the ball comes free. Lions looking to pounce on this. And 11, F60. Oh, no. No, actually what's going to happen is he's going to run for 37 yards, and the ball is jarred away from him, and it's going to be covered by 09 is the running back. He's going to cover it himself. And is he going to return it? Is he going to try to pick it up and run with it? Yes, yes, he is. So he's going to go 37 yards, fumble, and pick it up himself. So that's just Lions ball right there. So Nate Simpson, 37 yards, he's hit, and he fumbles the ball. He will pick it up, and you know something? I think I don't think I'm going to try to, well, it is the Lions. I could try to advance it. Does he have an advance here on his card? It doesn't say, but I rolled. He said he was going to try to advance it. Oh, man. No, I'm just going to fall on it. All right, so he's going to fall on it. So Nate Simpson recovers his own fumble. And he's just going to fall on the ball, and that will end the third quarter. So the score at the end of 3, it is 6-0 Packers. And, boy, I tell you, the Lions, even when they cause a fumble, they can't get it. It's just nuts. Is Bubba Baker from Detroit a sack machine for this season? That I don't know. For Detroit, let me see if I have a Bubba Baker here. Yeah, I have an Al Baker. Yes, he's a sack 14. Yes, good pointing that out. I just don't think I've had a sack today that I can think about for Detroit. And Jeff says he's enjoying us more than watching baseball on TV. I do too. I love watching people play the cards and dice games because that's what I'm into, and I like watching what people are playing, and I enjoy that as well. Yeah, I did look that up, Mike, defensive lineman. Yeah, I'll have to get him. Now that I'm using the quarterback sack rating, it'll come in there. Al was his first name? Okay. So he is on the team. He's going to need some more sacks, though, as it's 1st and 10. Wow, Nate Simpson, 37 yards, fumbled, but he recovers it himself, and that's good news for the Packers. So we're going to go outside to Middleton now, and a 41 is AS. So Middleton's going to go up against the AS now, and the 34 is 35 AS. That's a penalty. I'm getting pretty good at that now, so that's a penalty. They'll gain 7 yards, and then the flag is thrown. And a 26 is 7. That's going to be holding on the offense. So we're going to bring that back 10 yards. So holding on the offense. So the Packers get called for holding. And that's how we start the 4th quarter. So 1st and 20 now, back on the 48 of the Lions. We're going to go short pass to... We're going to go to the fullback, Barty Smith, on a short pass. How about that? How about that, Barty Smith? How about those Barty Smiths? So we have 1st and 20. A 43 says CG. So we got a short pass going CG, and that'll be a BG. He's a B. 31, 17 BG on the short pass, and that'll be good for a couple of yards. Alrighty. So David Whitehurst finds Barty Smith for a couple of yards. And the clock will move a little bit more. And 2nd 18 on the 46. Nate Simpson is recovered from that long run. Let's see if he doesn't fumble this time. So Nate Simpson's going to get the ball again. 2nd and long, so they'll play deep on this right here. A 25 is AD. So Nate Simpson, 56. 26 AD. 26 AD, and he'll get absolutely nothing. So no magic here for Nate Simpson on this one right here, and that's going to create a 3rd and long from the 46. I just want to get it over midfield so I can pin them deep. So we're going to go Middleton outside. I'm not even going to try for the 1st down. So they're going to play deep on a 44. That's going to be AD. Oh, no, AG. Oh, AG. Oh, boy. Middleton. He's got a tough run here. 22 AG. And they're going to meet him at the line, and they're going to say no gain. So no gain for Middleton here. And so now the punter, David Beverly, will come in, and he will have to kick this one away from his own 46-yard line. No rush. They're not going to put on a rush. And 36 is going to be a 14 on the kick. And a 14 on the punt is, in the 4th quarter, is 34 yards and a fair catch. All right, not a very good punt there. So Beverly will kick this one 34 yards. And Blue will make the catch. Fair catch. And this is where we are. All right, so they're at the 12-yard line. I could have let it bounce. Actually, no, I think you got to be inside the 9 to let it bounce. And then I do roll a 20-sided die on top of that. All righty, so we're on the 12, so we're backed up right now. So I got to go to my other chart right here. Inside Horace King, we need some yards. 14 is BD. So Horace King going against a pass defense here. And it's a 17 BD, and that will be good for, and he'll pick up 10 yards. Let's see if he gets the 1st down. Yes, he does. So the measurement says 1st down. And so Horace King will go 10 yards, and we'll move the chain. So now it's up to the 22. So now I can go to my normal chart. Let's go medium pass to David Hill. He's been my top guy today. Hill, 56 yards today for David Hill. Packers won this game 13-7. So I don't feel so bad that it's very low scoring, huh? And Glenn's checking on his Lions. Well, they're trailing 6-0 here at the Silverdome. Sorry. 1st and 10 now. So we're going to go medium pass to Hill. A 26 is a BS, and that's going to be an AS. All righty, so Landry back to pass. He's got some decent protection this time. 15 8 AS is going to be good for He'll hit Hill, and he will get 12 yards, and that's a first down. So Landry to David Hill, who's just been the man today, and I did say 12 yards, right? Yep, 12 yards. And we'll move the chains again. So Detroit on the move here on the 34-yard line. We're going to go Bussy outside on the run. Ooh, 22, though. BG. They're playing run. Oh, no, we got a K, though. Can Bussy bust this out? Right? So they're playing 22 is BG, but he's got a K. Bussy. Oh, 16. That's still pretty good, though. 16 BG. And that'll be good for, well, he'll get 10. And, again, we need to measure. So he's between 9 and 10. And, no, he's only going to get 9. They're going to give him credit for 9. So Bussy with a nice run busts that through. And he'll pick up 9. And it's 2nd and 1 on the 43. We're going to go long pass to Luther Blue. Alrighty, we're going long pass for Luther Blue. Blue, how do you do? All right, where's my long pass chart from the 43? Between the 15 and the 49. Yep, here we go. Long pass chart. All right, so what is Green Bay playing? They're playing BG. Ooh, they got a chance here. Long pass. Landry, back to pass. Packers aren't expecting this. Luther Blue looking deep. A 25. Is it? Ooh, it's an 8. Ooh, that's an 8. 8 BG. 8 BG. Oh, no, wait. Oh, incomplete. Almost had him. Just overthrew him as Blue was flying down the right side. Almost had him. Almost worked. So now we got a 3rd and 1. So Horace King, you know something? I'm going to try my quarterback sneak chart. What do you think about that, right? That's why I have it. All right, so we got the quarterback sneak. So 3rd and 1. Let's see what the defense is going to be playing. 24 BS. All right, so we get BS. So here's my chart. And Landry's got, now the last time he snuck it, he coughed up the ball at the 9-yard line, and that was the best chance for the Lions to score. All right, so he's on the S column. Again, this is kind of a homebrew that somebody did, and I'm going to play this out here today. So Landry, 3rd and 1. Oh, 56. That's a 30. And he's hit, and he's going to lose a yard. So Landry cannot sneak the ball for the life of him. And he's going to lose a yard on the play, and the boos just continue to rain down here. And with 10:45 to play, they're going to have to kick it away. So the quarterback sneak has not been your friend today, Mr. Landry. And Tom Skladany, who's been the number 1 player here on this team, will come in to kick it away. All righty. And again, we are in the 4th quarter. Well, you know, it's not over. It's 6-0. It's not over. All right, Skladany coming in to punt from his own 42 and a 34. That's going to be a 36 in the kick column. So the 36 in the kick column that'll go 42 yards to D10, and then we have a flag here. So 42 D10 and a flag. So let's check the flag before I do anything else. So 42 D10 TZ. So let's see what the flag's going to be before I do anything here. So on the Z column, I get a 35, a 7. Holding on the offense. Alrighty, so it's going to be a 10-yard penalty, but let's play it out because that would be on the team punting because that was during the punt, right? That was during the punt. I'm pretty sure. Yep. So before the change of possession and before anything else, offense kick. So the offensive line held on the play. So 42 yards to D10, which is going to be Gray, And a 55 for Gray is, P column, is 18 on the punt return. And he'll get 15 yards. So 42 minus 15 is what, 27? Or do I want to make him kick it again? I'm going to make him kick it again. I'm going to back him up. So we're going to call the holding. So penalty, 10 yards on the offense. And again, I'm not overthinking this. I'm just kind of going common sense. All right, so we're going to kick it again. So now it's going to be back on the 32, and Skladany comes back out to kick this one again. So the Packers playing the field position game. Skladany, a 46K, is 8. So let's see how 8 looks on the punt chart. And an 8 is going to be 41 D10. Yeah, so that's going to be a lot better. So 41, no flag this time. And D10, again, is Gray. And so let's take a look at my return for Gray. And Gray, a 15, is 19, and he will go 10 yards. All right, so we got a 41-yard kick and a 10-yard return. So let's go to Skladany, and he's going to get a 41-yard kick. And then on the return, it's going to be Gray with a 10-yard return, and I think that's going to do much better for the Packers. Yep, they'll have the ball at the 37. As Christopher comes by, Christopher, wrapping up this Lions-Packers game, which wraps up week 1 of my 1978 season. And then I need to get back to some baseball or some hockey. Dying to play some of those as well. Haven't played baseball in a while. Jucket's been handling the baseball duties. I think he had a doubleheader today. He was on for a long time today, I think, from what he said. All righty, so now the Packers going to try to grind some of the clock off. All righty, so Barty Smith's going to come in, and he's just going to go up the middle. So we got 10:15 to play, ball in the 37, 6-0 Packers. And the Lions have had their chances, but just nothing's come through for them. So we're going to go inside run against AS. So Barty Smith, a 52 is a 28 AS, and a 28 is minus 2 yards. So the Lion defense getting it done. So Barty Smith will go backwards 2 yards, and that'll bring the ball back to the 35-yard line. Now, if I check my timing chart, if I'm doing slowing it down, I could theoretically go 45 seconds off the clock. All right, so we'll start doing that. So we're going to slow it down here in the fourth quarter. And again, I love all these little things you can add to this game that just kind of, just make it fun. It just makes it fun. All right, so we're going to go Torkelson. We're going to send him up the middle this time and kill some time. So we got a 65 AS. So Torkelson, 14, that's 35 AS, and that's going to be a flag. All right, 14 is a 35 AS. So he'll get 2, and we got a flag. So let's see what the penalty is going to be on here. 25-6 is holding on the defense. Oh, man, so during the run, the Lions held, and so we're going to take 5 yards, automatic first down, as the Lions were called for holding. And a fresh set of downs for the Packers at the 40. We're going to go outside to Middleton. And now, one other thing I've been doing is, if it says go out of bounds, you actually roll the dice. And anything but a 6, and he stays in bounds. So all these little things just make it, I don't want to say more realistic, but more common sense is the word, common sense. Because Middleton, if he's going wide, he's going to try to stay in bounds, so now that gives him a good chance to stay in bounds. And again, all this stuff is kind of baked into the game. I understand it, but sometimes it is kind of fun to kind of just add some of that into it and just like, okay, he would really try to stay in bounds, even though it could be baked in that he's out of bounds, but he's going to really give the effort to stay in bounds, so there's a chance that he will. All right, so outside the Middleton on 1st and 10. Oh, and we're going up against what kind of a defense here? A 33. So we got a BG. And a 43 against the BGs. That's 32 on the BGs. And, well, we're going to have a rare play. Now, we haven't had a rare play for the Packers, so this rare play will stand. So we got a rare play here. So it's 1st and 10 from the 40. Is the rare play going to benefit the Packers or the Lions? And I have a 6. And the ball carry, so Middleton gains 13 yards and fumbles the ball, and it bounces 12 yards forward, and it's recovered by the right guard. It's another fumble. Another fumble for the Packers, recovered by the Packers. And he's just going to sit on it. So the guard is going to sit on it. So now I need to pull out my offensive lineman cards. This game is so awesome. All righty, so we're going to go 13 yards. So here's the run. No, not this team. I'm going to go the other team. The Packers have the ball. All righty, so let me take this out. So it's going to be Middleton on the carry, and he's going to go 13 yards. And fumbles, and it's picked up by 05, who's the right guard. So we have right guard is 05. So we got left tackle, left guard, center, right guard. So Goforth. Darrell Goforth will pick it up, and he'll scurry 12 more yards, or however that is. Alrighty, so Goforth. Let's go forth. So Goforth will get 12 yards out of the play. The ball rolls 12 yards, goes out of bounds on the sidelines. That wasn't the case, so it's going to be this right here. So a 25-yard gain on a rare play for the Packers, and that's Lions luck. I'll fumble for you. Ron says, where did I get the timing chart? Everything that I've got has been from the oguard62.net website. I've got I got this right here, which I absolutely love. This is my coverage chart. Okay. So it shows my kick coverage, my kickoff returns, field goals, and punt coverage. And then I just added this here so I could remember what it is. But this tells you, like, so if you have a kickoff return and you need to know who 03 was, it tells you who it was, outside linebacker. It helps me figure out special teams is what it does. So I got that off the site. I got this timing chart I got off the site. And I got this other 2-minute warning, kind of slow down play here if you want. And then I also got my my squib kick and my quarterback sack chart, all from the Ogard site. He's just like a wealth of information over there. He really is, you know. Yeah. So I just, it's kind of common sense stuff. So I'm trying to kill the clock here. So my full plays in the slowdown mode are going to be 45 seconds for small plays. Now, this is all built by the length of the play. So if I get a 30-yard gain and I'm slowing it down, it's going to be 50 seconds. Whereas if I'm playing hurry up, anything short's going to be 15 to 16 seconds. But again, if I gained 40 yards, even in hurry up, I'm going to be at 27. So, yeah, just poke around on the site. Look for the resources. Do a search, and all that stuff is just there. And I've been on that site, every day, and I find something else new. And I don't use everything, but I mean, there's a lot of things that I found that I like this. I'm going to add it to my game, and so I do. All right. So, what is going on now? So it's going to be 1st and 10 on the 47 of those guys over there. So Barty Smith's going to take it up the middle here. On 1st and 10 as the Lions just can't catch a break. So on defense, they're running AG, so they're playing the run. Ooh, what a 55 is a 16 AG, and that will be good for 7 yards. So Barty Smith finds a hole, and Barty Smith will go 7 yards, and he'll keep the clock running. And Yeah, we can go 45 seconds because we're kind of playing slow. That's fine. And David says Greg's site is terrific. Yeah, yeah. And Albert asked Grant how quick Dex hockey's coming along. It should be pretty close by now. He's done some videos on it, and it looks really good. Alrighty, so Nate Simpson back in the game. It's not OJ and it's not Homer. It is Nate, and he's going to go up the middle. I got a 32 on defense, so it's going to be CD. So Simpson takes the quick handoff. 35 CD. And that's going to be 1 yard and a flag. So another penalty here, and a penalty marred fourth quarter. And the 54 is 4, and it's going to be a false start on the offense. So this play won't even count. No time off the clock. So it's going to be on the offense, false start. 0 off the clock, and so now it's going to be 2nd and 8. Let's go Torkelson up the middle. We're going to bring in him and go up the middle this time. All right, so what do we got for defense here? 35. 35 is CS. And a 32 is 25 CS. And that will be absolutely nothing, but the clock will run. So Torkelson will get nothing and like it, but the clock will run. 7:45 to play. 3rd and 8 on the 33. We're going to go medium past James Lofton. Alrighty, and just to give you an idea, James Lofton, 4 catches for 68 yards along a 51. Yeah, we had the ball on the 3, and we went medium a long pass. So Lofton got it for 51 yards. That was kind of cool. All right, so we're going to go medium pass now, 3rd and 8 from the 33 of the Lions. And Lofton's looking for the medium pass. Here we go. So 3rd and 8, they're going to play deep. And a 24, that tells me it's going to be BD. But he's an A, so it's AD. AD medium pass. Whitehurst, 15 AD medium pass, and that is incomplete. So Whitehurst cannot come through to Lofton on this one. And so now, boy, I tell you, do I bring in Chester for a long field goal from 33? 50 yards? Let's take a look at Chester. So a 39 is good. A 5 is no good. Oh, boy. So I would need an 11 or 66. So, no, we're not going to go. We're going to pooch punt that in. So David Beverly's going to come in, and he's going to try to pooch this one in deep from the 33-yard line. So David Beverly comes in on the punt attempt here, just trying to pooch it in deep. So here we go, 4th and 8 on the 33, and a 51 gives me an 8. So I have an 8 on this punt. And it's going to go out of bounds at the 13-yard line. So he'll coffin corner this in. So at the 13, so I'm at the 33. Is this going to be, 20 yards? And then it'll go out of bounds at the 13. And that's where we stand. All right, so 7:15 to go. Lions ball on their own 13-yard line. So they need to put together a good drive here. Ty asked for his site's name. It's ogard62.net. So what's that? OGUARD62.net. Ogard.net. Yep. Yeah, that was going to be a long one for Marco. Yeah, we didn't even try it. So we pinned him deep in the 13. And Jeff, thank you for the compliment there. And you're checking on baseball season. Yeah, that's what makes it fun. I'm on the Apba site and the Strat site and the Play site all the times. I'm just kind of window shopping, And every once in a while I pull the trigger, but I do enjoy the window shopping. Alrighty, so who's got the ball now? Detroit's got the ball. Let's go Bussy outside. Can we get anything going at all here? Oh, boy, 66. So we're going against CG. They're expecting Bussy. Oh, but Bussy's got a K. He might break this one free. So on the CG, let's go. Bussy makes a move. 15. And he'll pick up 11 yards. Okay. I'm okay with 11 yards. Are you okay with 11 yards? Yes, Dexter Bussey will pick up 11 yards. And he'll move it up here. And we're going to, no, we're not playing hurry up yet. We're not going to play hurry up yet. We got 6:45 to play. We don't have to hurry just yet. We might scoot a little bit quicker, but yeah. Alrighty, so now we're going to go medium pass David Hill. All right, so if Landry's going to come through at any time, it's going to be now. So it's going to be a CS. So it's going to be a BS. BS. Landry. Can he make anything happen? No. 22 BS. And that one is going to be incomplete. Luckily, it wasn't picked off. So the pass from Landry to David Hill is incomplete. And we got 6.5 to play at 2nd and 10. We're going to go short pass to Scott. A 23 is CG. And with the A, that'll be a BG. The BGs. Oh, he's going to hit him. There we go. 6, short pass. BG. And he will connect for 19 yards. Right? No, 6. Yeah, 19 yards. And that's a first down. All righty, so Landry to Freddie Scott for 19 yards, and that's a first down. Out at the 43. 6 minutes to play. This could be the drive that the Lions needed. We are going to go outside Bussey on the run. CG, oh man, they're expecting run. That's what I love about these defensive cards. Is just, it just, you know, I get CG, and it means they're going for the run, and they're prepared for it, and that's what makes it so awesome. Oh, but he's going to get a K again. Bussey trying to dance around the coverage. And a 34, it's going to be 17 CG this time, and he'll pick up 3. Not too bad considering they had him contained in the backfield. And so Bussey will come out of that with 3 yards. 5.5 to play. Time is being a factor. Rick Kane's going to come in. He's going to go outside. Oh, CG, they're expecting the run again. They found my playbook. 26, CG, and he's going to be knocked backwards for a 2-yard loss. So Kane, the big red machine, goes backwards for 2 yards now. And now it's a 3rd and 9. So we're going to go medium pass to David Hill. That's what we're going to have to do. 3rd and 9. So we're playing deep. So I got a AD. All righty. Landry looking for Hill. 8 AD. Ooh, I think he might have that one here. And yeah, he will pick up 8. And now we got to measure. We have to measure here. All righty. So Hill gets 8. He's near the first down marker. So again, it's an even roll here. Does he get the 9? Well, it's even again. And I'm going to give it to the home team. So we're going to give him the first down. So ties will go to the home team. So Hill will get the pass for 9 yards. So it's on the 47-yard line. They are driving. Oh, wait a sec. I was on the wrong chart. And what did I get? A 15? Yeah, we're going to play it. I'm always on the wrong chart. So that'd be good. We'll take that. We'll get it on the 47. Sometimes I forget to flip the chart, but I forgot for both teams, so it is fair. Again, we talked about mistakes in games, and sometimes I catch it and I correct it, and sometimes I'm like, I don't know if I can fix that one there. So that was, so that was an 8. What was that, 8 AD? Well, let me just double check to see. Sometimes it's the same. 8 AD. What did I say? That was 9. It was actually 12. So I'm gonna split the difference. Let me undo that, and I'll give him 11 yards. How about that? So the pass from him to Hill, we'll go 11 because I screwed up. I'll just split the difference, and we're at the 45 right now. Could be the game-winning drive here. Glenn Victor all excited As the Lions are driving, 4.5 to play. We're going short pass to Horace King. Alrighty, so it's an 11, a CD, but that's going to be a BD. So here we go. Landry looking to dump this off to King. BD. 13 is an 11. BD, and he will get it to him, and he'll get 6 yards as he flares that out to King out of the backfield. And what did we say that was again? 13 is 11. BD, and 6 yards. All right, 6 yards, and they're driving now. 4 minutes to play. They're on the 39. 2nd and 4. Outside for Bussey. A 51. AG. They're looking for the ground. A 24. AG. And he'll get 1. So Bussey inching closer to that first down marker. On the day, Bussey has 51 yards. David Hill, 79 yards receiving. We got a 3rd and 3. We're going outside the Bussey again. We're gonna pound him one more time. We're gonna pound that line. 34 is BD. Ooh, it's a break here. Dexter Bussey against a BD defense. 56-25 BD. And he will get absolutely nothing, and he'll go out of bounds. So, Bussey forced out of bounds now, and it's a 4th and 3 on the 38. Almost a must situation here. It's too long for a field goal. A field goal kind of doesn't no good, so we got to go for it. So on the 38-yard line of the Packers on 4th and 3, we're going short past Freddie Scott. This could be your ball game, folks. The Packers line up on, the 44 is going to be good. BD, but it's AD. So it's going to be short pass. 4th and 3, Landry on the short pass. AD, Landry. A 23 is a 30 AD. And he's going to be sacked for a 7-yard loss, and that might do it. He never got the pass away. And let's see who's going to get the sack. Again, I'm going to use my Q ratings in just kind of the Dave way. So a 15. So it's not going to be him and him. We're going to give it to Dave Roller. Yeah, because I play roller hockey. So Dave Roller is going to get the sack. 7 yards, and Roller comes in, the defensive end, and will sack him. And now there's 3 minutes to play as Jeff and Jeff come by. And I did go for it, and I didn't get it. So now Detroit does have all 3 of its timeouts, and I'm going to be using my my new timing chart here to try to slow things down. But I don't think it's going to matter because they're going to be calling timeouts, you know. And, yeah, David says this could be the game, and I think it is. All righty, so 1st and 10, Packers going to try to grind it out. Barty Smith going up the middle here as they're going to try to just first down might win the game. All right, the Lions, 64. So it says CS. All righty, Barty Smith, CS, a 12. It's a 27, CS. And he will be hit for a 2-yard loss and a timeout. So Barty Smith is knocked back for 2 yards. And now on this play here, if I look at this, a 2-yard loss on a half play is only 6 seconds. So I'm going to call it 5 seconds. All righty. So that play took 5 seconds, and we're going to call a timeout. And again, what this does is kind of like what I like about this chart here is like remember Stone Cold Hockey, how you get down to the last 2 minutes and then it slows down. Instead of minutes, you're going by like 20-second chunks. That's kind of does. Time slows down, and it gets kind of neat there. So 2nd and 12 now after the timeout by Detroit. So now Detroit has 2 timeouts. So now we're going to go outside to Middleton. And again, I'm going to try to use the new rules that I'm using here to stay in bounds if it says out of bounds. So we're going to go outside to Middleton, 2nd and 12. I'm gonna say that they're not gonna be playing deep automatically. So 25 says AG, so they're gonna be playing the ground game. AG, the Middleton. He takes the pitch. He goes outside at 27. AG, and he will get absolutely nothing as the Lion defense stuff him again, and they will call another timeout. And so now, with 2:50 to play, it's 3rd and 12 for the Packers. So do you go for it here? Or do you make them use the last time? Actually, they wouldn't have to use the last timeout. In theory, they wouldn't have to. So we're going to go medium pass, and we're going to go to Lofton. All right, we're going to go to our best guy here. All righty, so Whitehurst comes back from the timeout. We're going to go medium pass. Whitehurst trying to go to Lofton now. And on 3rd and 12, I think they're going to be playing deep automatically, I think. A 44. Yeah, BD, and it's going to be AD. All righty, Whitehurst takes the snap, looking for Lofton. AD, a 52, 29 AD, and he's going to be sacked for a 4-yard loss. And what do we want to do here? So on a sack, where is over here? Hang on a sec. My other page here is the sack. So a sack is, 50 seconds. No, I'm not going to record 50 seconds. So I'll just record 30. So that's going to be a 4-yard sack. And let's see who's going to get it. Oh, could this be the Bubba Baker? Let's roll the die here. And a 13. I don't know if that's going to be Bubba Baker. He's 14, so he'll take up a lot of them. But I think I would give him like 1 to 12. Let me see here. Well, wait a sec. So we got 3, 9, 10. And that, yeah, I wouldn't give him all the way to 13. I would give it to, so we got 6 and 5. I'm going to give it to Doug English on the 13. No, actually, I should probably give it to Woodcock. So the sack by Woodcock, and with 2:20 to play, so this will go down to the 2-minute warning, this punt right here. So it's a 4th and 16. David Beverly comes in, so the Lion defense gets it done, and that'll leave them with 1 timeout at the 2-minute warning. All righty. David Beverly comes in. Do I go for the punt? No, I'm going to return it. A 53, and that's going to be a 12. And a 12 on my punt is, it's not good. 34 yards. Oh, wait, no, 42 yards. 42 yards to D10. So the punt by David Beverly goes 42 yards. And my top punter is Blue. So Blue's going to get the return here. He fields it at the 19. Can he get a good return? 66, are you kidding me? That's a 5. And a 5 is going to be 48 yards on the return. Blue, 48 yards on the punt return. And with 2:05 to play, the Lions have it on the Packer 33-yard line. What a turn of events as Luther Blue rolls 66, and he gives the Lions a chance. So we're going to go outside the Bussy here on the 33 because we're going to get the 2-minute warning. All righty. This is getting exciting now. The most exciting 6-0 game you've ever been a part of. All righty. So we're going to go outside the Bussy. Let's see what they're going to be playing for defense. All righty. A 21. So on the defense, on a run the BS. All right, Dexter Bussy. A 25, a 16 BS, and a 16 BS. Oh, he's going to make the turn, and he's going to go for 13 yards. And that'll get us to the 2-minute warning. So Dexter Bussy getting 13 yards, and that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. So the ball on the 20-yard line. Bussy now is up to 64 yards, 21 carries, 64 yards, but that was a big one. Holy guacamole. And we got 2 minutes of play here in the Silverdome. So the ball now, I got to go to my other chart, is on the 20-yard line. We're going to go short pass David Hill on the 20. Oh, 44, though. Oh, boy. They're playing BD, but that'll be AD. Landry, AD. Oh, it's an 11. He finds Hill, a 5, AD, and he will pick up 18 yards down to the 2-yard line. No way. Landry to Hill, 18 yards, and they stop him at the 2. A minute and a half to play. The Lions are knocking on the door. I know we don't dare try a quarterback sneak because that didn't work, but we still might try it. Oh, boy. So the ball at the 2-yard line. A minute 33 to play. Clock is ticking. And we're going to bring in Horace King to go up the middle. First and goal on the 2. Right, my 11-year-old can't take it. All righty. The points, I don't know what the point spread was, but I think Green Bay won it. Somebody posted the score, 17-10. So it was a low-scoring game. So everyone's on the edge of the seat now. It's been 3.5 quarters of misery for the Lions, but they got it first and goal on the 2. Horace King is going to try to go inside, and I'm going to probably play anything inside the 5. Inside the 2 is automatically ground. So it's going to be automatically ground. So 16 is AG. All righty. The handoff to King. 64-17. AG. He goes in for the score. Horace King will go in for the score. And touchdown. And the Lions have tied the game at 6-6. Al Red Sox fan will come in to hold for Benny Ricardo to tie the game. Oh, boy. So Benny Ricardo in to give the Lions a lead. Al Red Sox fan to hold. Whew, here we go. A 12 is a 22, and the kick, it's good. Ricardo hits the extra point, and the kick is good, and the Lions, they lead this 7-6. And, boy, there's no joy in Green Bayville. Good thing I got my curse of the hat on, right? And John stops by and says, go Lions, yeah. And the Packers won 13-7 in real life. That still could happen. It still could happen. It's 6-7 or 7-6. So Benny Ricardo comes in to kick this one away. A 22. That will be a 2, and that will be 66 yards. That'll be 1 yard deep in the end zone. So Benny Ricardo will kick this one 66 yards. And it'll be taken by the primary return guy, which is on kicks, is Odom. All right, so Steve Odom is going to receive it 1 yard deep in the end zone. 61 on the return is 34. That's not very good. Oh, is that right? 61 on a kick as a K is a 34. And he fumbles the ball. He's hit and the ball comes loose, but it's an F1, so let's see where it is. On an F1, well, I don't know where he got hit. So let's find out what happened on the play. The ball is loose. The ball is loose. That's all we know. Steve Odom on a 46. And he's going to scamper for 21 yards, and it's going to be recovered by the Packers. So he runs for 21 yards. The ball comes free. So Chester Markrall kicks this. Oh, no, sorry, not Odom. Odom on the kick return goes 21 yards, fumbles the ball, but Green Bay gets it back, and they're just going to sit on the ball. We're not even going to try to get it. Now, on my return, it's the outside linebacker for the Packers, who is going to be D6 or D7. So we'll say Gary Weaver jumped on it and just went nowhere. So now, actually, I need to change that last play. So Weaver jumps on it for 0. But I don't know how much time comes off the clock using my new timing system here. So 8 seconds come off the clock. So we got 1:17 to play. Packers with the ball. All 3 timeouts, and they got the ball on their own 20-yard line after the fumble. So we've had a lot of fumbles in this game, but the Packers have recovered most of them. Alrighty, so I'm thinking we're going to go medium pass to Lofton. So Lions are just going to play deep the entire way. That's the only fair thing to do. Ooh, and a 55, too. So they're playing AD. Alrighty, Whitehurst looking for Lofton. A 51-17 AD. And that's incomplete. And the Lions defense might be holding here. All right, so we're going to say 5 seconds off the clock. 1:12 to play. Medium pass to Thompson. Medium pass to Thompson. 56 is AD. Whitehurst to Thompson. 21-18 AD. And that's incomplete. Time running out here. At least the downs are running out. Oh, that's a running play. I'm going to go to my pass play here, dummy. There we go. Incomplete. 1:07 to play. And we're going to go. Who can I throw to here? I don't have many people to throw to. We're going back to Lofton. Medium pass Lofton. 3rd and 10. Well, actually, I could go short pass. I still have time and timeouts. I think I'm going to go short pass to the back Middleton. I'm going to go short pass Middleton. All right, so short pass Middleton. Oh, boy, they're playing it. A BD. Short pass Whitehurst. Short pass Middleton. 31-9 BD. And that'll be good for 4 yards. Does he get out of bounds? Yes. 4 yards and he's out of bounds. So Middleton catches it for 4 and he gets out of bounds. And that's going to be 6 seconds off the clock. So we got 1:01 to play. It is 4th and 6. So we got to go medium pass now. And we're going back to Lofton one last time. Here we go. Medium pass Lofton. 4th and 6. Last gasp for the Packers on 4th and 6. Oh, it's a 66 on defense. They're playing CD, and that'll be BD. This is the game. Oh, he finds him. A 3. AD. And he will go for 29 yards. And they'll call a timeout. So, how about that? Whitehurst on 4th and 6 finds Lofton. And we said 29 yards, right? On the 11, 3 is 29 yards. And 29 yards will be 9 seconds. We'll call it 10 seconds. And it's 1st and 10 on the 47. The Packers are still alive. What are we going to do now? 51 seconds to play. We're going short pass to Barty Smith. 62. They're playing AS. Whitehurst 43, 32. We said AS, right? Yep, AS. And 32 AS. And incomplete. So the pass from Whitehurst, try to find Smith out of the backfield, is incomplete. And it's 5 seconds. Medium pass. Oh, short pass Thompson. Short pass Thompson. 54 is, wow, AG. They're playing the run. AG. Short pass against AG. And a 35 is 12 AG. And that will connect, and he'll get 11 yards. Now, does he get out of bounds? No, he doesn't, but they'll call a timeout. So Whitehurst to Thompson for 11 yards, and he gets out of bounds. Now, 11 yards on my chart. Again, this is something I'm trying tonight, and I'm really enjoying it. Is 7 seconds. So 39 seconds to play. Breathe, breathe. I got to have some of my cold coffee here. First and 10 on the 36 for the Packers. Still time. There's plenty of time. I'm going to go short pass now to my tight end, McGeorge. He's only a C, but I do have to spread it around. I have to be fair. All righty. So a 41 is AS. So it's going to be BS. So Whitehurst, short pass, BS. 53, 14, BS. And he will connect for 2 yards, and I put it right in the helmet. He doesn't get out of bounds. They're going to have to burn a timeout. So it's a pass from Whitehurst to McGeorge for 2 yards, and they will burn a timeout. I think that's their first, right? I think. Or did I burn another one? I forget now. Did I burn 2 timeouts? I didn't mark it off. I don't remember. I think I did burn one. All right, so it's 2nd and 8 now on the 34. We're going medium pass Lofton. 23. CG. That's going to be BG. Whitehurst. Medium to Lofton. BG. A 46-18 BG. And that's incomplete. So, 3rd and 8. We're going short pass Middleton. We need a first down here, and we still got some timeouts. And I might have screwed up the timeouts, but again, if you screw up, that's okay, as long as it's not on purpose. Short pass to Middleton. 61. They're going to go BS. 23, 30, BS, and he is sacked for a 9-yard loss. They're going to get to him. A 9-yard sack. And let's see who gets it. Let's see who gets it using the Dave system. A 10. And we'll give that to the man. We're going to give it to Bubba Baker. Al Baker finally comes through on the sack. And a timeout is called with 24 seconds left by the Packers. 4th and 17 on the 43. We don't have much of a choice. We're going to have to go long pass for the ball game. Whitehurst gets the play in from the 43. Do we have any magic? You know it's going to Lofton. Everyone does. Oh, boy, here we go. So we're going to need something magical here from Whitehurst. I mean, I could go medium pass, but I need 17 yards. And, well, I mean, I'm still in the game if I get a medium pass. A long pass would win it. But a medium pass, even if I roll a 7, a 1 to 7, I get the first down. And I would need an 11 or 66. I'm going to play the percentages. Oh, man. All right, chat room, what do I do? What do I do? Here's the ball game right here. 4th and 17. A medium pass has a better chance of completion, and there's a decent chance I'm going to get a first down. If I get a 1 to a 7 result, I get a first down. On a long pass, I need a 1 to 4. Now, how many 5s, 6s, and 7s are on his card? There's 1 5, 1 6. I'm thinking medium too. Yeah, Wolfpack. I'm thinking medium here. All right, here we go. We're going to go medium to Lofton. Let's see what they're running for D. Allen wants to go long. He's a riverboat gambler. Medium gives me more of a chance to get the first down. Long. If I get the long, it's a first down, and maybe it's a touchdown. But the problem is that I only got a couple of chances on his card to do that. If I go medium, there's a couple of more chances to get the first down, and there's still time on the clock. All right, so medium pass to Lofton. Here we go. 3 wide receivers set. 1 man in the backfield to block. This is your ball game. This is your ball game. And it's a 44. The Lions have the correct defense. It's AD. Medium pass, AD. Probably going to need some doubles here. Whitehurst, back to pass. It's a 44. It's a 5. AD, 25 yards to Lofton. And he didn't get out of bounds. We'll call the last timeout. 24 yards to Lofton. And it's a timeout. And with 19 seconds left, they've used, I'm going to say their last timeout. 19 seconds left. It's 1st and 10 on the 19. Lofton hauls it in, and that's a first down. Oh, man. Woo. What a game we have here. Oh, I forgot about the field goal. I only need the field goal. You're absolutely right. I forgot about that. I don't need a touchdown, right? Good thing you said that. Holy cow. I'm thinking I needed a touchdown. You're absolutely right. I'm caught up in the excitement of it. Do I try to inch closer? I don't have any timeouts. But in theory, well, I mean, should I try to get any closer than 19? So if I go for a run, 6 seconds and a spike. 6 seconds and a spike. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go inside to King, and then I'm going to spike it. All righty, that's what we're going to do. 1st and 10 on the 19. The Packers in field goal range. We're going to go inside. Run, play, then field goal. Yeah, inside. Isn't this game incredible? This game is so incredible. This is exactly what I needed today. See the smile on my face? I didn't have a smile this morning. Here we go. Horace King inside. All righty. Al, Red Sox fan, is in. He's going to hold the field goal. All right, so we're going to go inside. So the defense is 61. So BS. Horace King, a 42. 17 BS inside. And he's going to plow forward for 5 yards. So Horace King will bust forward for 5 yards, and the field goal unit comes out. I'm sorry, not Horace King. Smith. Let me check Smith. 18. 4 yards. 4 yards. Barty Smith, rather. I got the wrong team here. Ooh, I got all excited. All right, so 5 yards, and now we're going to spike it. So the pass from Whitehurst, quarterback spike, 0 off the clock, and there we go. Oh. So Whitehurst is going to spike it. 0. Must select the quarterback spike and quarterback spike. I'm sorry. There we go. And here we go. 14 seconds left, and in comes Chester Markle. He's looking for his third field goal of the day. Yeah, I had the wrong guy. I went over to Barty Smith. So Barty Smith. So these guys are off the field. They're done. All right. So Chester Markle comes in. Al, Red Sox fan, will hold. What a drive this was by the Packers. The 4th and 17 they just completed. It's unbelievable. Chester Markle will come in. Ball on the 15-yard line. Al, Red Sox fan, to hold. For the game. Here we go. Chester Markle. A 31 is a 19 from the 15. And a 19, it's good. The kick is good. And Chester Markle has come in, and he's given the Packers the lead. 9 seconds to play. Oh, and now we get to try our squib kick. Oh, this is even better. So I'm going to try my squib kick here. All righty. So that way there we can't have, well, do I want to squib kick it here? The chances are they're not going to bring it back. Right? But it's going to go to one of the upbacks. That's the thing. We're going to squib it. We're going to squib it. All right, so we're going to try my new squib kick. So I've used the quarterback sneak. Now we're going to squib it. So we're in the fourth quarter, so we're going to use this chart here. All righty, so let's try something new here. Let's try the squib kick, all right? I've never tried it. We're going to have some fun with it. All righty, so we rolled a 35, and it's going to be a 2. So it's going to be 26 yards to 08. All right, so 26 yards to 08. So 08 on the kickoff returns is the up back. So it's going to be one of the OC guys. So it's not going to be blue. One of the OC guys. So we'll say it's going to be Freddie Scott. All righty? So that's how I'm going to play that. So Marco with a little squib kick. And it's going to go 26 yards to Freddie Scott. Alrighty, so here comes a kickoff. Chester Markle is going to squib it 26 yards to the 39-yard line. Freddie Scott on the return. It's a 44. Hang on. 8 on a kickoff return. He's gonna bring this back 35 yards. On the squib kick, Freddie Scott is gonna go 35 yards, and this one is not over. And we're gonna say that, how many seconds did that take? 35 yards is gonna take 10 seconds off the clock. Oh, is that gonna end the game? I think time's going to run out. And that's going to be the final score. Oh, my gosh. So they got a 35-yard return on the squib kick. And time runs out on the Lions, and they lose 9-7. Was that awesome? Oh, my God. Oh, they didn't have enough time. He got a 35-yard return, but time ran out. Because I looked at my chart here, and a 35-yard return was going to be, oh, wait a sec. Time ran out. I'm going to say time ran out. Just for kicks, let's see if Benny Ricardo would have hit it. I don't think I can undo the last play and undo the game anyway. 56 is 42. And just for kicks, 42. Benny Ricardo would have missed the kick, by the way, if we tried that. So, boy, what a finish that was here in Green Bay. And, boy, I'm loving all these new additions I'm putting into the game. The squib kicks, quarterback sneaks, all these different things. This is unbelievable. Well, that's what it is. I envisioned all the laterals, too. So Freddie Scott got it. Whatever they did, they killed in the last 9 seconds trying to score, and they got tackled, but they got it to the 26. But what a game that was. That was fun. Oh my gosh, that was fun. And so anyway, that was that. So I kind of hope you like the new setup that I have here with the football, and I got my little my things here. If I go back over here real quick, so I got these here. They're now pointed back a little bit, so you can read the back row and you can read the front. You can see the guys here, the key players here. My defense off to the side. I'm loving the QS ratings for the sack. So I just kind of fan it out, and I see who's got the most. I roll my dice, and I kind of envision where they are and give it to them. So much fun. The quarterback sneak was fun. The squib kick was fun. I mean, just all the little things I've added to this game have just made this so damn fun. And it was a great game. Boy, right down to the wire. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in to this incredible, what was the final score? 9-6? Right, is that what it was? 9-7. So the Lions come all the way back. They score to make it 7-6, but then the Packers come through that fourth, and was it 4th and 17 or 4th and 18 from midfield? And they connect with doubles. I mean, when you see the doubles, you just get all excited in this game. And I didn't care who won. I'm just enjoying this. So week 1 is in the books. I got to see if I can put together my week 1 NFL Today show, or Football Today, if you will. But whew, that is that. All right, I need to go and get another root beer or something. That was so much fun. Oh, man, right down to the wire. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And, yeah, if you ever wonder, I know the seasons are expensive in this game, but holy cow, how much fun have I had playing Apba football these last few weeks, right? Unbelievable. And thanks for joining me and having some fun with me, too. So I'm not sure. Like I said, we'll get some baseball or some hockey back up here on the channel. Eventually, I will start up week 2 of the 78 season. I think I'm going to play a couple other teams. I think I want to play some of my 76 and my 84. I haven't even touched 84 yet, and I can get back to my 1979 of the old school. And so I have a conversion chart I'm using for 1979 so I can play my Buccaneer. So I got a whole bunch more things here going on the channel. And I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. And I got to talk to Chuck and see if we're going to record a new Digital to Dice this week, see what his schedule is. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. What a game this was. This was a fun time tonight. And we'll talk to you all.